Hey, every now and then I want to share just a lesson, one of my life lessons that I might learn the hard way, but I'm hoping that some of you learn just from hearing, just from my experience. See, I've learned that if you're not careful, you can curse your blessing. And the interesting thing about it is that your blessing's in a place by God that it can't be touched by nobody. It can't be disturbed. When Balaam was in the book of Numbers was, charged with trying to curse the people of God, he couldn't do it. I mean, when he opened his mouth to curse them, the only thing that came out of his mouth was blessings. And it kind of teaches us that, that Satan cannot Satan cannot curse what God has blessed. There's not a voodoo, there's not another person that can put a curse on your blessing. Satan can't even mess with your blessing without permission from God. But look, here's the thing. Although all these other forces can't mess up your blessing, you can mess it up. You can mess it up by cursing it yourself. That job that God gave you, you start putting your mouth on that job that God supernaturally opened the door for, and you'll find yourself outside the door. First one fired, the first one laid off will be you. That marriage that you prayed for, that husband or wife that you asked God to give you, and now you can't stop running off at the mouth about how better off you were when you were single, how terrible your relationship was. You will curse your way out of that blessed marriage God gave you. You see, and you could just go on and on and on. You see, God gave you one mouth and two ears so that you be twice as ready to listen as you are to speak. And then, his word teaches us that the power of life and death is in the tongue, and that men are going to exercise the fruit of what they say. If you don't believe me, look at James. In the gospel, in the Bible, in the book of James, the Bible tells you that your tongue is a world of fire and that your tongue can start wars. Jesus said this. He said, listen, by your words you're going to be justified, and by your words you're going to be condemned. Watch your mouth. If you don't have anything nice to say about your situation that God gave you, shut up. If you don't, your church that was a blessing when you walked in the door, don't talk bad about it. Don't curse your blessing. Watch your mouth. Peace.